Welcome back to the second game of round 18 of women's action. I'm Joshua Fusco, and tonight, for the second game, we have a pretty darn cool matchup of Fitzroy taking on Preston. In, well, I guess every game for Fitzroy now until the end of the season, all three of them are going to be so vital because they're taking on Evolution for the title, and it's you could almost say you got to win every single game to take that title out, both teams. And so coming up against a strong outfit like Preston, this is going to be such a challenge, particularly because Preston can light up like no other team. Long throw. And good from Friscalzo. It'll be interesting to see who steps up for either side. My bets are Friscalzo, who's finally back in the lineup. Claudia Friscalzo after a little bit of an absence. Oh, and what a hack from now too. God, drops Friscalzo. Oh, jeez. That's a free kick. Liz Ayre's going to come up real high to take that. She won't want to mess it up. And just nearly hits a banger. Leave your predictions down below. Who's going to win? Who do you think's going to do better and all that? Your goal scorers. I don't know. Tell me everything, like what you had for lunch or something like that. I don't know. Just drop it in and I'll read it out loud. Here's Preston cutting through. Foul on Fitzroy. Verratti to kick in. No, Frisnita. All's the same. Will they go long? They do. And Otto gets the last touch on that. Fleeks bounces back. And then loses it there. Not the best start from Fitzroy. The pressure must be building, knowing that they have to win. Berry presses well. Forces the turnover. Honestly, if I have to give my prediction, if anyone cares, I'd have to say this is going to be a tight affair. 4-2 Fitzroy. Tight game, big shots, more shoves. Flicks it on, Otto. There to sweep. Friscalzo wins, good pass. Finds the other Friscalzo in Claudia. Berry wins back, good press from Fitzroy. And here's where the game changes, having Friscalzo back on the pitch. Obviously the top goal scorer in this league. Otto straight into the hands of Camilleri. Look at this free-flowing futsal from Fitzroy. One player goes up, another slots in perfectly at the back, vice versa. Brilliant switch. Head on trying to find Sinclair, can't do it. Camilleri catches with confidence. Long bucket throw. Berry. And another absolute pifter of a ball. Wow. And just causes Liz Ayre to flick her hand up and just knock that out of the top corner. Corner Preston. Now two finds a bit of space on the edge of the D. She's hit them before. Not this time intercepted. Halabi cuts through. Fresnita trying to get there, extends, but won't go. Now two again. Fresnita, past one. Looks in the middle, Otto, off the line. Finds Friscalzo, clearance. Now two wins it back. Otto with a big, absolute wind-up of a clearance. And a bit of unhappiness from Friscalzo, thinking that, well, you shouldn't be able to kick the ball on the ground like that. excluded from the lineups for Fitzroy. We don't see Dharma Georgie, possibly still overseas. Not sure. If you're watching, drop down where the hell you are. Header! Good! Out of nowhere! Preston strike first blood. What a way to start. The pressure must be mounting. Long throw from Camilleri and a header from Sinclair. Good as anything. 1-0 Preston. Wow. Evolution are going to be licking their lips, but don't you worry. Don't count out Fitzroy until minute 0. But certainly a confidence booster to Preston. Now 2. Just pushes off. Sinclair tries to get that nice bounce and doesn't quite work. Pedic, the lone scorer from last week in Fitzroy's 1-0 win against Carlton. Coming on now is Frascalzo, lays it off, cross goal. Doesn't challenge Camilleri. Long throw. Finds Otto. Nice passing, free-form futsal from Fitzroy. Frascalzo. Big header from Fresneda. Stops any chance or semblance of a counter there. Brilliant play from Preston. Skins past Frascalzo. Foul on her. Knocks Sinclair straight to the ground. Free kick Preston. And that will be a very dangerous position. A big out for Preston is no Taylor Halabi, with Louisa Verratti wearing and donning the captain's armband. And I apologise if I misconstrued that fact. Frascalzo. Now 2. Turns in. Verratti, a bit of space. Gets out to Sinclair. Back again, Fresneda. There's a big shot. Verratti comes close, wins a corner. Who are they going to go for? Sinclair finds herself a bit of space on the bottom of your screen, but instead tries to find now 2, who stumbles and fumbles it. Dranovsky on now. Bit of defensive anchorship and apparently a good assist machine. They'll into the hands of Camilleri and they'll start again. Preston looking to play the slow game. Not looking to make any silly counters that will be rewarded with possible turnovers and thus easy chances for Fitzroy. They're just slowing it down. They want to play their game. They're in no need to rush, though an extra goal against this side will certainly help, as Dranovsky lays it across the pitch into Pedic and tap out of bounds. Like he pushed off and clears it. Still quite slow for Fitzroy. Haven't warmed up to the game. Haven't warmed up to the opponents. And they'll need to. Frascalzo from the back. Tries to skin now 2, but she's on her tail. Otto down the middle. Cuts past 1. Gets away from her now 2 with a touch. Inches from perfection. Long throw. Ball cleared. In the middle, Ike picks up. Holds off, Dranovsky drops her. Foul called. Fitzroy not happy with that one. Think it's a bit soft. Preston will be happy with it. A good chance. Verratti lurks on the top of the screen. Perhaps a right foot. And instead, Fresneda whacks a deflection off from Friscalzo. Forces a big stretch from Lizaire. And Ike just woofs that into the stomach, the abdomen of Fresneda. Otto can change it. Oh! Right off the post. Otto does so well to get into that position and right in off the post and bounces back out. Game stays 1-0. It's Camilleri. Oh, perfect long ball. Lizaire quick to it. Could have been dangerous. Lays it short to Dranovsky. One back in the middle for Preston. And she'll still go here. Ike pokes, but nowhere near it. And if you look at the screen, it seems like Friscalzo's off. As the other Friscalzo, Diana, forces a big save from Camilleri. So Fitzroy decided to take Claudia Friscalzo off. It's an interesting decision. Here they come. Dranovsky! Last touch off Camilleri. Corner again. You really got to get out to her on that one. Way too much space for someone with that kick! Verratti, Ike can make it really, really hard for Fitzroy. And instead she just can't convert that second chance opportunity. Friscalzo hits the deck again. Preston use a timeout here. Interesting stuff while they've got the momentum, but they've called it. We'll be right back after this.
Davies lifts over the top. Oh, it's gone in. It's Mary Herbeek. It's goal number 4. Well done by Davies. To Herbeek. Here she's in now. Mary Herbeek. 2-0. A little too clever there from Al. Break on for Herbeek. Mary Herbeek. Wow.
Tries to go back to Davies. Playing Finney, and the toe pie from Mary Herbeek gets Evolution's third of this half.
Save and
Ellen clears, Caro.
And we're back. after a quick timeout call from Preston. They need to recoup apparently, and can't blame the decisions all night. 1-0 lead against the mighty Fitzroy. What you have to say is how are Fitzroy going to change up this one? And what was said in the huddle? Will that make the difference? Cleared from Verratti. Berry still onto it though. Otto win a bit of a stick. Brilliant little bit of defending there. Cross goal, and you just have to think to yourself, if Friscalzo was there right then, if she was on the pitch, she would have been there. She would have scored that. Dangerous position. And still in danger. Fresneda clears it out. Otto, brilliant touch. Somehow keeps the ball. I don't believe it. And tries to get that pass. The ball a little too high there for Friscalzo. Can't quite lift her leg enough to get that one. Camilleri. And this looks dangerous here. Well, it almost looked dangerous there from Fitzroy. Berry just knocks it well wide. Quite unfortunate. Header Otto. Otto's done a fabulous job as the sweeper of this team this game. Yes, you conceded one, but you've had a good game nonetheless. Good touch for Fresneda. Oh, she can make him pay. I don't know how Lizette has managed to save that. I really don't. But those are the saves that change games. How are you not scoring there? Fresneda! Lizette in the middle of it again. And they've called it a... Is that a corner? Don't believe it. Ball must have already been out. Good shot there from Verratti. Launches it across goal. Low but wide. And a big throw from air. She does all game. Fresneda. Ikey on her left. Still holds on to that. If she loses it, counter-attack, and brilliant. Here's Berry. Friscalzo. What a clean tackle. I don't believe it. Strong, harsh, but clean. Ikey. Jacobson. At the right idea, not the right execution though. Berry in a bit of trouble. Does the best she could. Preston piling the pressure. This is the type of Preston side you think could pose a threat to anyone. If only they were more consistent. Pressure's a mess up there from Friscalzo. Across goal. And Friscalzo, Claudia Friscalzo back on. Lizette almost caught out. Jacobson pressuring well. Berry. Gianna Friscalzo trying to whirl her way into a bit of space. But to no avail. And just like that, there's only 6 minutes left in this half. Boy, it doesn't feel like it. It's gone way too quickly. And that's a big problem for Fitzroy. Big save there from Camilleri low. Friscalzo! What a goal! Out of nothing. The space she finds is incredible, and she's been looking for that all night. The way she's dribbled, the way she's moved, everything she's done has led her to this. Berry just lays it off. She goes in strong, and that's what happens. Back of the net, 1-1. Well, that changes the entire dynamic of the game here. Wow. I did say 4-2 to Fitzroy. It doesn't feel like that's how it's going to go. Here's Verratti. That one might shock Preston. They're in a little vat of invincibility is kind of disintegrated. Very well done from Fresneda. They'll go again. Long ball. Oh, that's an absolutely phenomenal ball. They're getting close and they're putting themselves in dangerous situations. Fitzroy holding on. Oh! Wow. Friscalzo gets into a dangerous situation. Maybe thought she had a little bit less time than she did. Gets in the way of a big shot. Handball there from Friscalzo, not called. And push off. Here they come again. Caught. Will she go long, Lizaire? Perhaps short to Otto. Long it is, trying to find Pinsy. And here it is. Oh my goodness. Jacobson launches it to outer space. I think she's launched that right to Russia. Wow. Oh, amazing. Oh, you won't get a better chance like that all night. Quite unfortunate. And the effects of Fitzroy's equaliser, you can feel it. There's almost that sense that if Fitzroy didn't equalise, they would have hit that much better. But momentum is such a big part of sport and such a big part of futsal. Verratti finds herself a little bit of space. Now 2! Oh, she can't miss that! Unless she does. And there's... Oh, interesting. What's happening here? What's going on? Well, I think there's been a VAR call, and I have no idea what. They must have called that back way long ago. What? We definitely don't have a replay of that. You're going to have to watch back. They're challenging for a handball, Fitzroy. But what? What are they challenging? Where? This is an interesting decision. Let us know your thoughts if you're watching. What happened? I mean, certainly better than yesterday. I mean, you couldn't get worse than yesterday in terms of VAR challenge. I think we had one for like 10 minutes. So that won't happen now, don't worry. But, I do wonder, where are they calling that from? Is it from the long throw? That's definitely not from the long throw because it doesn't make any sense. Where are they calling that? I think we will go to a quick break. We'll be right back. And so we're back, and they've called a Preston ball. There was an unsuccessful challenge. Clearly, do not know what in the heckery-do they were going for. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. But maybe looking for a phantom call. And for Scalzo, interesting stuff. No foul called, but she's knocked over Chanel Camilleri. Interesting. Okay. Junovsky a bit of space. She's going to whack it. Fresneda first to it, though. And launched over from Otto. Not a poor shot by any means. A difficult one. 1 minute 45 left in this one. What a save. That's brilliant from Camilleri. She's been on fire tonight, and it just makes you think, if this game ends at 1-1, still a whole half to go, don't you worry. But if this game ends at 1-1, who you calling as who do you want to come up against in penalties? Not Preston. They have one of the best goalkeepers in the league. And we've called another timeout. And the Fitzroy's called it. We'll be right back.
Foul.
Looks like the referees are not calling any foul.
Trent! No way! No way! Yes! Yes! No! We do! They paid it! They paid it! Let's have a look! They
West
paid it.
United!
No way! We do! Look
This
at
is
the energy!
unbelievable!
Leave it the energy! Look at that! It's amazing, ladies and gentlemen!
It was right on the 0.1 second. Trent manages to get a kick in. Sean followed. He followed down again. He kicks the ball on the 0.1 seconds, Peter. This is unbelievable.
Over. Davies lifts over the top. Odds gone in. It's Mary.
Welcome back. 1-1 with 1 minute 26 left on the clock. Long throw. The game is simmered out a little bit in terms of who is more dominant, but not in terms of gameplay. Preston started off the game very strong, very powerful, and Fitzroy have just taken it back, and it seems after their equaliser, things began to change. The biggest question, will there be another one before the half? Held up. Janowski keeps it in, good hustle. Fresneda, wow, she takes a deep, deep shot. But you know, that one's not beating the goalkeeper. You don't know how many chances they'll get in this one. 20 seconds ticking off the clock every time. They don't walk to that bloody ball. Get the ball. Kick the ball in. Preston really, really not looking for that. Okay. It looks like it'll be Fitzroy with the last shot of the game, of the half, if they can get it. Out from Camilleri. And that's going to do it at half-time. Fitzroy, Preston level 1-1.
He'll take the yellow card, no worries, Joseph.
You take the yellow card every day of the week.
Let's have a look at this replay, please. It all started here with Ellen. Have a look. Not this bit here, but he wins the ball here in that tackle against Ate. Passes the ball off,
didn't give up,
and he goes to the back post and taps it in. So, yeah, Kevin...
side ball actually lifted over to Caro. Caro! Oh. Caro! That's the magic! The quiet one for Adam Cooper.
Yeah, he's just, as we see the Andre Caro there, absolutely brilliant.
In the D, Cassis. Caro's done it again! It's a hat-trick for Andre Caro! Facebook, on YouTube via WeFroth. Caro, there it is. There it is, the magic from Andre Caro. The rabbit out of the hat.
Welcome back for the second half of the second game of round 18 series futsal action between Fitzroy and Preston. I'm Joshua Fusco, the sole commentator. And it's been a pretty darn good game so far, I can't deny that. 1-1 apiece. But it's a game of two halves, and Fitzroy can really light it up when they do, and they haven't really been the team that we have experienced the rest of the season so far. And hopefully that'll change and they can step up and put pressure on Evolution. Just waiting on that ball to come out of the curtain. We'll get a corner. Long throw. And almost finds Sinclair in the middle for a second header. Alas, won't be this early on. For Frascalzo. You don't expect her to mess that up. And you don't expect to play with the ball when Frascalzo is right in front of you. Quick corner. Ball goes out. Well, that was a quick one. That was close. And we really don't expect Claudia Frascalzo to make those touches. You usually see her as someone who perfects it. It's also odd you see a game where she's not on the score sheet this early. Preston are a good side. They're hard to beat. Otto. Frascalzo cleans it up from the wing. Into the centre. Dispossessed. Out of bounds. If anyone's there in the comment section, let me know who's going to be the difference in this one. Oh, you don't believe it! Unbelievable. I can't. That's ridiculous. She's just absolutely defied all logic and expectation and gone straight through Camilleri from seemingly what in the heck, and we're going to a VAR decision for something. Well, if we have that replay, we'll check it out. They're calling a foul. Ooh, what foul are they calling there? I don't see any foul. We can check that one more time. Looks like a very clean shot and a smart bit of trickery from Frascalzo. We can see it from the top angle one more time. What are they calling? What do they think? Unless they're saying that maybe she's grabbed her arm. No, this is going to be a goal. This is going to stand. I put my... what do I have? I put my PlayStation on it. Because that's there's no shot that this isn't a goal. You can kind of, if we listen closely, you can maybe hear what the referee is saying. Interesting. We will have to wait and see. Hopefully not wait too long, though. But this will change everything. The question says, where's the VAR? You have to go back and watch. We just had the VAR on the screen, you know. So, don't know what you're on about there. We will get, in the future very soon, at least a box for the referees or some type of audio device so you can hear what the referees are saying in their decision making. And that'll make it so much easier and so much better. But for now, we have the Series Futsal logo on the screen. Maybe we can see that one more time. Here's what they're thinking. Big whack, and maybe it's a foul. And they've called it off screen. It's a goal. Well, they've said nope, there's no foul there. There is no more challenges for Preston in this half. As you know, you get one, and if you get it correct, then you get that challenge back. But if you don't, you lose it. So that's going to come back to bite them perhaps. But they needed it against such a deadly team. Equestrian, he says, a phenomenal logo, it must be said. Darn right, sir. Darn right. Wow. Weefroth hasn't updated. But it is 2-1. Who has looked the better side? Let me know, Preston or Fitzroy. And while it is 2-1, you can't exactly say it's played out like that. It's been a very even game. Fresneda presses, forces the clearance from Frascalzo, knocked out. Fitzroy looking to make some changes. And a long throw from Frascalzo to his sister. Not going to come to anything dangerous. Otto to make it 3. Still on for Otto. Still on! Oh, unbelievable. The refs don't think it's a goal. They've called another VAR challenge. Mamma mia. They think it's a goal. Let's check it out. Doesn't get the ball out in time. Makes the save. That's a goal. It looks like they're going to get that. They must be getting that. We'll see it again from the top angle. Hits on. Poor clearance. And a first good save. Slips out of her hands. Ball whacks in. And that looks like a goal to me. Without a shadow of a doubt. Wins it. Let's just see it. Oh, wow. That is... I mean, it looks like it's a goal. It looks like it's a goal, but vision... Oh, no, that... If you go back and pause it, I think that just might be a goal. Like, it's so close. And you can't say, well, it looks like a goal because obviously your eyes can deceive you. But let us know your thoughts down below. All you Preston fans are going to be saying for sure that's not a goal, but I'm not too sure about that one. They are taking their time. It's very hard to tell, and they're going to make the right decision because this will change the entire game. If Fitzroy go up 3-1, you're going to have to say game done and dusted. I don't see Preston putting on, especially the way they played, a performance good enough to take out this reigning champions from 3-1 down. But it's been happened before. We've seen teams blow leads like that. Preston can stay within a goal of it. You best believe they're going to have that momentum to push. We do need a better angle, I know. It's quite unfortunate. We will get there. We will get those angles in very shortly. And when I mean shortly, I mean not this game. Maybe in the future. But no, we're not going to get that. We're going to get that eventually. Because you just can't tell from that angle. It's so difficult. And that's why the referees are taking so long, because we're looking back at it. And you think it's a goal at first, and then you go back and you slowly look at it. It looks like it rattles the net. There's one angle there that I'd have to say it looks fairly in, but the whole, and remember the whole ball has to be in too. So this is such a hard decision to make, and if they can't be, I guess, conclusive with it, they're not conclusive and they can't for sure or for certain know that it's a goal, you have to call that as a no goal. Interesting stuff. And hopefully the referees come back soon. I want to get back into the action. I want to see how this game pans out. Now, if Fitzroy lose this one, they definitely kiss the title goodbye with 3 games left. They're already trailing 3 to Melbourne Evolution, but a win on the final day will level the series. And it will, at this moment, with how the scoreboard is, render Fitzroy champions if they win at the end of the season. It's basically a winner takes all. And for Preston, they won't be able to close that gap. So now it's a game for the pride and to extend their lead against AKU and solidify that 3rd place position. Wow, they're really taking their time. They really, really don't want to make this wrong decision. There's a whole darn half to go. And I'm sure they're thinking, hey, we need a good angle too. I bet they wish that themselves. And there you can see food. Everything except the call. Where's the call? Referee, make the call. Well. I know exactly what will speed this up. We'll be right back after this. How she spots that inch of space and she gets it through and gets the second.
Had a challenge for either the.
Oh, he's going for the foul.
Looks like the referees are not calling any foul.
No way!
Perfect timing, I told you guys. We're back, and it's a goal. They've called it after the longest deliberation of all time. We have finally, and a foul, a goal and a foul. Preston get themselves a yellow card. Not sure what that is about. Something in the out of play, perhaps. Or in the last possession. Who knows? Who cares? All that matters is Fitzroy get that 3rd. And that's going to change the game. It's going to make it a whole lot harder for Preston. Now, it looked a goal. It looked a goal for sure. And pulled down for Isnita. She's right there, real close. There's a card. Pulled out on Fitzroy. free kick, dangerous position. And as I said, you know, I think it was a goal, but the hard part was deciding if that ball crossed the line completely with the camera angle. And obviously camera angles, one thing you have to understand as well is that they distort reality. So the ball might have crossed the line, but the camera from that angle can make it look as if it didn't. It can make it look as if it's super close or not close at all. And that all plays into it and possibly is why it took them an eternity to absolutely make that goal. But here we are. Oh no, here they come. Good clearance. And I've just been sent some assets of the goal, a picture. That ball is, yeah, that is very much in the line. They really had to stop that. That ball crossed the line. Clear goal. It's for certain. Scratch all exactly what I said. Wow. Okay, well, 3-1. Game on, 17 minutes to go. Do Preston have the firepower and the aggression, the momentum to get two back? Time will tell. One back by Otto in the center. Finds Panisi. Cleared from Fresneda. Now two to spur the counter. Fitzroy in the right place at the right time. And almost settles the night right here. If Otto just kept that on target, certain goal. Lizier goes short. Ball switches to Otto. Panisi holds up. Otto scoops past one. Tries to get that ball in the deadly zone. Right at that back post. Can't quite make it. This game's slowed down a little bit. Those long breaks taking away the momentum of the players. Now two tries to chest that. Ike, good pressure, and absolutely dealt with superbly. Look at Fitzroy here just knocking that ball around. They don't care the pressure. They just knock it. It's brilliant, brilliant stuff. Now two. Whew. That's a type of shot that usually worries a keeper. Lizier stands stone still, doesn't care. Scoop, lob, no good. Preston's counter. Trying to get that header that put them in front. Oh, goes past there. An air pushed off, and that's totally a foul for absolute sure. Sinclair trying to play it off a little bit and doing anything she can to get that goal for Preston. But can't be doing that. Not at all. Pushed off by Friscalzo. She's been very physical tonight. Dranovsky. Friscalzo. Drops. Still retains possession though. Doesn't allow the counter-attack for Preston. And a good diving save blocks that bottom corner shot. For Scalzo. Heike. Counter Preston. Now 2 knocks it out. And if there's one person you want to look out for in terms of absolute scoring ability, the ability just to whack it in the back of the net, it's now 2. She has an absolute stunner of a right foot. And Liz there, I think she just hit the bar. Camilleri has to keep her eyes open even from there. That's going to be it. I don't believe it. I don't believe that that hasn't gone in. Right in front of the goal, and well, 9 times out of 10, that's a clear goal. You could close your eyes and cut off one of your feet, and that would still go in. Wow. Dranovsky. Header good. Now 2 picks up in the center. Around the logo, plays with it well. Moves across. Ike hold up play, good. And there it is again. Jennifer Scalzo in the middle to pick it up. Intercept. And cause the counter. Dranovsky sends it. Full sends it. Ike. Preston needs someone to come back into it. They're going to absolutely have to look for Presnida to step up. Now 2. Perhaps Ike can play in there, and Sinclair, of course. They're all quality players. All with the ability. Obviously, Verratti herself. Now 2! Ike to finish! Not fast enough, and it... Oh, no. And hopefully, Liz there is okay. Ike coming in a bit too strong and a bit too fast and kind of whacks her. I don't know if we... she held her back. But a yellow card has been shown. That's a goal. Apologies on that one. But we will get the foul. Just hold in there. Here it is. She's held her back. So let's have a look. Cuts in, does well. And they're doing all the right things here, Preston. And they make the right move with this big shot from now 2. Challenges Camilleri, Lizaire. And she's kind of dug herself into her back. Goes down. Quite unfortunate. But she is okay. And for Scalzo, trying to do with another one. Quite unfortunate not to do that. Runs the ball out. Lizaire will pick it up. Time is running away here. Preston need just like last game, something biblical. (3-1) the score. I think Preston have one more in it, at least. Perhaps Ike can go long. She's going to run out of time here. Good touch. And here comes the mighty Fitzroy through the middle. That looks like a pretty darn clean shot. Ike. And they're getting the chances, they're getting into the position, but they're not making the most of it. And a big drop punt there from Lizaire. Not going to go. Nine minutes 55. 10 minutes. Ike to play. Runs out of room, does Preston. Jacobson. She's won it back there. Dranovsky goes down. And they're calling for a yellow card there. I politely disagree. It was a good challenge. Free kick nonetheless. What are they going to do with this one? Will they piffed it? Absolute whack, wham, pow into the back of the net. Very close. Those are always the trickiest chances when you're on the line and you get the ball and you just need to clear it, but your feet are muddled up. Good turn for Scalzo. Tries to end it, can't. Fresneda. Lizaire comes with the head, does well. And this is the biggest chance of the game for Preston. And Lizaire denies. Well, you need to hit those. You need to score there. If you can't score those ones, you can't expect to win the game. Unbelievable save from Lizaire. Frascalzo back on. Lizaire rolls it. Just out of bounds. Apparently a yellow card is... There's a yellow card or something being issued. Can't quite see. Cameraman swing over. But you can hear it in the audio. Something about a yellow card. Not exactly sure. Bit of space at the back post. But a flick on from Mikey denies that. Trying to find Verratti would have been the better option, the wiser option. For Scalzo to end their chances. Knocks it. But not perfectly. Back to air. That's one of the hardest things about this Fitzroy side. You really have to guard them, even from their goalkeeper up. Because she's able to maneuver the ball and whack. A shot that some strikers, literally some strikers in this league, cannot contend with that shot. So, what do you do about that? It's very difficult, and it forces the opposition to run, giving Fitzroy that little advantage. Fresneda to take it in. Verratti open. Yellow card issued. Much too close there. And Verratti lays it off again. Quick hitter. Oh, no. No. Unbelievable. Another big chance astray as Jacobson heads that way over the bar. Preston are getting the looks they need. They just need to be a bit more clinical. And it's hit. Wow. That was an absolute hit there. It really feels like the next goal for either team is going to decide what happens in this game. Fitzroy get it. Bye-bye, Preston. If Preston get it, they might just have that momentum they need to go full throttle and win it. Time running away. Picked up by Diana Frascalzo. Still holds on. Dropped. Hacks there. Finds Fresneda. They did well to stop and shut down for Frascalzo, but that pass is what was the Achilles heel for them. Good hold up from Clara Frascalzo. Back to Dranovsky, turns. Brilliant. Oh, turns another. Forces a big front post save. And Preston go to a timeout. They need an absolute talking to. We'll be right back.
Good in that tackle against Ate. Passes the ball off.
Didn't give up.
And he goes to the back post. And taps it in. So, yeah, Kevin...
Offside ball, actually. Lifted over to Caro. Caro! Oh. Caro! That's the magic! The quiet one for Adam Cooper.
Yeah, he's just, as we see the Andre Caro there, absolutely brilliant.
In the D, Cassis. Caro's done it again! It's a hat-trick for Andre Caro! Facebook, on YouTube via WeFroth. Caro, there it is. There it is, the magic from Andre Caro. The rabbit out of the hat.
Well, we're right back. And Fitzroy leading 3-1. Preston needs something special at halftime. What a volley there. Needs something special from the timeout. They're going to need a... For Scalzo, you can... she's not happy with that one. Very, very, very heated. Wow. I mean, we all love a spicy end to the game. So, for Scalzo. Oh, Berry. Preston on 5 fouls. That makes it so much more difficult. They're going to have to be clean, calm, and collected to steal this one. And in the timeout huddle, they'll need a Moses-level speech. For Scalzo. Fresneda. Just stretches. They'll need one soon. Berry header. Long ball. And over the top. Too high. Lizaire. And Fresneda knows she should have got to that. That little cheeky smile. Quite unfortunate. Maybe she can make amends here. Absolutely slices past Berry. Here comes Preston. Ah, yes! Brilliant! She's done it again! Oh, after missing that first one, she comes back for revenge, skins Berry, and look at this absolute seamless team play now to flicks it in, finds Fresneda, slices it past Berry again, a double whammy, and it's 3-2, game on, 1 minute 40-ish, 1 minute 50, 1 now, 1 minute 40-ish on the clock. Here we come. Janowski open. Otto smashes it, but not going to be accurate enough. Big punch. Sinclair trying to get that header. Kick in. Preston Now 2 holds up. Running out of space. And Fitzroy defending with their lives. Their season on the line. Friscalzo turns past 1. Just knocking the time off the clock. Comment section liking that one from Fresneda. But will that be enough? That is the question. Will that spur something? Otto finds a whole bunch of space. Corner it is. Nothing better than a close game. Slices that over the bar. Camilleri to play quickly. They know they haven't got many more shots in it. Otto does calmly. That header. Scalzo holds it up. Preston know they can't afford to foul her. 5 fouls. And Friscalzo just epically taking the time off the clock. Now 2. Runs herself out of space. Fresneda picks up. Preston's ball. 50 seconds. Fitzroy trying to hold up as much time as possible. Smart play. Preston can't foul. Header. Oh, it's in! Yes! You don't believe it! You can't believe it! Are you serious? Are you serious? They're complaining. They huff and puff and they get that last goal. Check it. They think no one touched it. That's what they're trying to say. Let's check it out. Oh, no. They might have a point. They might have a point. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, indeed. Let's see. I'm on the edge of my seat for this one. They're challenging it. Long ball comes in. Ah! Oh, no, 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 no. I don't... Oh, wow. That's a close one. If we can say that a little bit slower. I don't think we can say it a bit slower, but if we can try and just see that one more time. Comes in. And obviously down there on the VAR system, they'll get that a bit on point. And they'll be able to stop that for a whole bunch of time. But until then, 40 seconds, we're going to have to wait it out. As you can see it at home, you might say, come on, Preston, but I don't think that goal's going to count for you. That doesn't look like it touched anyone. Doesn't look like they've touched anyone. It's close. Just going through that one more time, and I don't think it's touched anyone. That's my opinion. Let me know down below what you think. But they're taking their time again. I don't think that's touched Liz Air. And she said no, no one's touched that. Preston might need another beauty to get into this one, because I don't think that's going to count. The question is, will they have it? And of course, Preston find that little gap, and it's going to be taken away from them. Oh my goodness. What a stop on the screen. That is so darn close. That has to be the closest thing I've ever seen. Wow. Let me know. Let me know in the comment section. Do you think it touched her hair? Yeah, you reckon it touched her hair. Of course you think it touched her hair. I don't know about that one. Unbelievable. I think it touched the atoms around her. That's what it touched. Because I don't know. I don't think they'll give that. From that angle, on the pause screen, it looks like it's touched. But, appearances are deceiving. I don't know. And even if it doesn't go in, there's still plenty of time for one more Preston chance. If they can push up, they might be able to just get past it, get to penalties. One thing's for sure, Fitzroy, heck, do not want to go to penalties. They cannot allow their title chances to be, to hang in the balance in such a, I guess, 50-50 type gameplay. You can't afford your season to have that be the reason you can't catch a team. It's just too much pressure, and it's too risky. And so they'll be praying for this one. And we'll be praying that the referee comes out very soon. Come on, ref. I wonder. Here he comes. Here it is. The big moment. Oh, they've called it. They've called it a goal. Are you joking? Well, let's see that one more time. They've called it a goal. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. Wow. That touch, that literally, okay. All right, here we go. 45 seconds. Fitzroy's season, very delicate at the moment. He will go. Preston, now too open. Oh, she'll take it. Fresnita turns past one. Frascalzo chases. Camilleri just skips and jumps over that one. Header! Oh, you're joking! You're kidding! It's I don't believe it! You've got to be kidding me! Out of all the things you'd think would happen, this is biblical level. Wow! 30 seconds left on the clock, and it's been stolen. It's been snatched from Fitzroy. I don't believe it. They've got like 3 more chances. Everyone in the comment section, holy crap. Guys, what's going on? Yellow card for Scalzo. Oh, apologies. Yellow card to Fresnita, not for Scalzo. Frescalzo's getting a bit too close there. What a bloody header. That was bloody brilliant. And now they're going to be looking for the that 5th foul. That might come back to haunt Preston. They're going to need everything they can. Because if Evolution win tonight, you could say bye-bye Fitzroy title. Because no matter what, if they lose this, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's check out what happened here. Looks quite serious. Push. Oh, is that an elbow? Was that an elbow? Well, they obviously haven't got a VAR call. because they failed the overturn in the last one. So they can't call that back. Comes in. Maybe if there's a top angle view, but because you can't quite see her arm. She doesn't look okay. Perhaps it was an elbow. We'll have to see if there's a top angle view on that. She's coming off. She's not okay. And here it is. That doesn't look very bad from, I guess, the player's point of view. I don't think now two actually touched her all that harshly. I think they're just trying to get a bit of time, draw up a play, if I'm completely honest, because let's look at that. Yes, he's, you know, she's kind of knocked her on. What's going on? What? Wait, how can they challenge if they've just... Interesting. Okay, well, Fitzroy are challenging this. Okay, let's check this again. They're looking for a sixth foul here, okay? But really look at this. Because that was absolutely not as bad as she made it out. She dived on that. Not dived, but she's playing it a little bit. Let's have a look. No chance you're calling that with 20 seconds left on the clock. There's no chance you're calling that. You can't call that. Number one, it looks like nothing. And number two, that is a big decision to make with 20 seconds with the season on the line. You're going to say, hey, we're just going to throw in a penalty. That doesn't really look so bad. I can't. We'll have to see what the referees think about that one, because they still have to go to the penalty spot and shoot it if it happens. What are you guys thinking in the comments section? I really doubt that they're going to give that. Check it out from the top angle. Yeah, I'm going to say no. I was going to say that. That's no. But we'll see. We'll see what the refs come up with on this one. But no shot. It really doesn't look so bad. It'd be the softest foul for a penalty I've ever seen. Yeah, I know, right? She did. Karina did not. Now two did not touch her. Like, that was the. We'll see. We'll see what the referee suggests. Because I don't know about that one. Again, maybe go and get a cup of coffee, guys. Some tea or something. What's the time? It's like 9:40. Get like a big, strong shot of coffee. We might be here a whole long time again, waiting for this decision. Oh, hold on, guys. Maybe they'll come out soon. Hold that espresso shot. Let's check this little piece of... Wow. That is... that is... I think they should actually have... you should have goal of the season, like player of the season, and then you should have... Are you kidding me? And then you should have Oscars, the Oscars of the season. Okay. No, come on. That was tough. That's a tough thing to give a penalty for. Let's check that in again. Come on. Nah. That was so light. That is, she didn't really, it's more like she touched her softly. But again, I can't be biased. I guess I can't be biased, but oh, they've gone to the close one. Wow. Well, Preston think they've won it. It's going to the penalty spot. Season on the line. They really called that. And expletives there from Scalzo. Comment section divided. And here is going to be Lizaire to take this one, to give Fitzroy a bit of a chance. He's there. Ah, no shot! No shot! She saved it. "15 seconds. Catch from Camilleri. Header. They got one more shot in this. That's it. That must be it. They've won it. In a heated turn of events, Preston come out from behind, take this one against Fitzroy. Saving the last penalty, unbelievable. Fitzroy 3, Preston 4. We'll have a player interview shortly.
Had a challenge for either the.
Oh, he's going for the foul.
Looks like the referees are not calling any foul. Trent!
No way! No way! Yes! Yes! No! We do! They paid it! They paid it! Let's have a look. They
What's
paid
the
it.
United?
No way! We do! Look
This
at
is
the energy!
unbelievable.
Leave it, the energy! Look at that! It's amazing, ladies and gentlemen!
It was right on the 0.1 second. Trent manages to get a kick in. Sean followed. He followed down again. He kicks the ball on the 0.1 second speeder. This is unbelievable.
Over. Davies lifts over the top. Odds gone in. It's Mary who beat. It's goal number 4. Well done by Davies. To Herbeek. Here she's in now. Mary Herbeek. 2-0. A little too clever there from Al. Break on for Herbeek. Mary Herbeek. Wow.
Try to go back to Davies. Playing Finney, and the toe pie from Mary UB gets Evolution 3rd of this half.
Save and welcome back to the post-match interview. I'm here with Louisa Verratti after you just absolutely steal it at the last second. Tell me about that feeling, first of all.
It's hard to put into words, really. It was tough, being 3-1 down. It doesn't really go through your mind that you are going to actually make it 4-3. I mean, obviously you try to, but the fact that it actually happened was very, very exciting for us.
I don't know how you guys did it 3-1 down against the reigning champions. I'm thinking to myself, there's no hope. What did you say to each other in the huddle?
I think we could just feel that there was a lot of energy out there tonight. We had nothing to lose, so we knew this was a huge game for them. The pressure was on them. There was no pressure on us. So
how does it feel? How does it feel that you might have just sunk their title hopes? Depending on the rest of the night and how it goes, you might have just sunk Fitzroy.
I mean, yeah, it's hard to believe because they've been unbeatable for how many seasons now. So, yeah, look, we might have helped Evolution tonight. So, yeah, good for them, I guess. But yeah, we're just happy we won, and especially in that way, it was unreal.
So, tell me about the foul and the penalty. From what was going on down there, like that we couldn't hear from up here. Like, what were they saying? Did you think it was a foul?
Well, I was quite close to the play as it happened.
Yeah.
And as I saw it, I thought it was a bit soft. But again, because it was the 6th foul, obviously, you know, it's a tough one. They probably were always going to give them the benefit. Anyway, controversial, whatever, it's fine. Chanel pulled off an amazing save. She played so well tonight. I think everyone really did their role perfectly tonight. So, yeah. It was
Awesome. Last question. I'll say, like, how is this going to affect you going into the last 2 games of the season? You're just going to be riding high with the morale?
Yeah, exactly. We're just going to keep going with that same energy. Yeah, again, like, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we can't get higher than 3rd at this point.
No.
So we got nothing to lose. Like, going in with the same mentality and just finish the season off strong and, finish off with the high and take it on into next season.
Well, that's awesome. I can't believe we just witnessed that. It's probably going to be the game of the last 8 weeks. Probably. Nah, I'm joking. That was a sick game, though. We got Evolution taking on AKU in the last game. I wonder if you'll be watching.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
100% watching. Well, we'll get into that. Louisa Verratti, Joshua Fusco. We'll be right back.
Thanks very much.